the top managements are still in a gap in understanding level. Not like Hasib bhai, because he is one of the talented guy in this industry, we all know. But if you see the percentage, there is a gap, understand psychology or philosophy if you see. So from the top management, top-down approach, if you go mid-level and then lower mid-level and then very lower level, it's not going this way that we are thinking nowadays.
So the ROI which you are considering now, then it will be much earlier, because not only you will be saving the resources, you will also be saving the taxes that will be imposed on. So I think there are a lot of works to do in textile areas at this moment.
I am personally convinced that the sustainability practice gives you the economic viability. I am convinced with that. I have done my homework on this, and you know that I have been doing it for the last three and a half years. Actually, sustainability has got three different aspects of it, or parameter. One is economical, the other one is environmental, and last but not least is social aspects of it. Now, living the world, at least the way it is today for our future generation, is the core goal of sustainability that we have today. Now, being an active member of textile vertical and RMG sector, we need to understand why this sustainability initiative is important for our industry. According to article that was published and reported by PwC back in 2019, historically cheap labor has been our driving factor for the success of this particular industry in Bangladesh. Now, a latest report which was published by McKinsey & Company back in 2021, it has been clearly mentioned that Bangladesh RMG needs to export alternative sources of competitive advantage, such as sustainable supply chain management practices and developing dynamic capabilities. Now, it is clear that they have suggested us to practice sustainable supply chain management practices or sustainability in our RMG industry, because this truly can create and give us some edge for the sustainability of our industry. Now, if we look little further from a very old research by Sir and Muller, which was conducted back in 2008, it has clearly mentioned that sustainability supply chain management practices suggest that organizations become resilient when they strive to perform at the peak of all the three triple bottom line goals, that is environmental, social, and economic parameters, and such resilience is likely to enhance their competitiveness. So we can clearly see that if we practice sustainability in an organization, that basically boosts us to achieve our topmost performance. I have personally conducted a research in 388 factories, and I have come up with some data that the environmental, social, and economical good practices basically enhance productivity. Same time, that gives us a certain level of competitive advantage to remain successful in this industry. All three sustainability practice basically has got a direct impact on productivity. Sustainability practice enhance productivity, and in the long run, it gives us competitive advantage.
Yeah. In terms of sustainability, first of all, I think there are some three key questions we need to focus on. And what is sustainability, first of all, and why I should act in this sustainability activities, and how. So this is the main thing I would say: why, what, and how. So based on these questions, if you see, actually the top managements are still in a gap in understanding level. Not like Hasib bhai, because he is one of the talented guy in this industry, we all know. But if you see the percentage, there is a gap, understand psychology or philosophy if you see. So from the top management, top-down approach. If you go mid-level and then lower mid-level and then very lower level, it's not going this way that we are thinking nowadays. So there's the main issues actually in terms of industrial revolutions or in terms of sustainability, wherever you go. So from that point of view, I would say, if I say environmental sustainability, I would say definitely it will increase your efficiency. Nowadays, the main issue with the Ukraine and Russia war is the dramatically raise of the energy price all over the country. Different brands, I would say also Puma is here, different brands are thinking even in their scope 1 and scope 2, I mean in their store, how they can accommodate this high rise price. So we are also thinking about scope 3, which means the manufacturing plant. For the factory, the scope 1 and scope 2, but for the brand, it is scope 3. So in this scope 3, how you can accommodate this high rise of energy price. So in this case, sustainability is not actually something CSR is the need now. You have to accommodate. Few days back, I have a discussion with some of the owners of the factories because I'm working with some energy transition project as a prototype with some of the factories. And the owners are saying, if I invest, then what is my benefit? How can I get it from the price? So I'm trying to say, don't go with the price. You have to go with ROI, return of investment. You have to think like this way, the payback time. Maybe the initial investment is high, but if you see in the long run, you will get the benefit. Eventually, not long run, if you invest now, especially in the energy sector, if you go to the renewable energy or you increase your efficiency, on that case you will definitely get the return with short time. So I would say that it's nothing to get afraid. Sustainability, we have to understand in this way that it's creating a new business. Because you see Higg Index, Bluesign, right? SBTI, CDP, all those things are coming only for the sustainability. It's creating new jobs. So it's not only for the graduates, not only for the educated persons, I would say also for the workers level if we give them the proper education.
I personally think that sustainability practice should be the integral part of our manufacturing business. We should not be thinking of a world where we are not considering environment, where we are not considering social aspects of it, means the human being, the environment, which is the area which is directly related to our business. I just cannot make it uncomfortable for a particular animal by setting up a industry. We should not be doing that. And same time, the business has to be economically viable. So sustainability practice is not something challenging. It's the human practice, human culture. We are always uncomfortable with the changes. That is the only barrier right at this moment. I mean, like, sustainability practice is not at all barrier. Rather, it is something that will give us extreme benefit in the long run to remain in the industry. The industrialist in general used to have the psychological practice or understanding of getting money by earning. But savings can be a big earning source as well. We need to change the mindset, and this is the time the journey has started. I have noticed that a lot of industrialists are, has started investing money on the sustainability practices and so on. Like, I can tell you, Suez, who is the partnering company with General Electric USA, has successfully implemented 31 effluent treatment plants in Bangladesh, where recycled water, like they are implementing all three part of it. Like, they are controlling the effluent, they are reducing effluent, and they are recycling, reusing the water as well, up to like 66-70%. So it is something like whenever the industrialists are investing money on machine and technology, same time, as part of their investment is also contributing in the sustainability practice as well. So yes, the dilemma is there, but the changes of
savings means savings from the salary?
No, not savings from the salary. Not savings from the salary. Actually, if you can enhance your efficiency with the same input material, you are getting more, you are generating more. So you can cost your control. It's not that it has to be salary, the salary is going up every other day.
Okay.
There is another issue which is carbon tax, which is coming up. So people will be charging based on the GHG emission that people are having. So when those issues will be coming to Bangladesh, then for the emissions that we are having, there will be extra prices. So the ROI, which you are considering now, then it will be much earlier, because not only you will be saving the resources, you will also be saving the taxes that will be imposed on. So I think there are a lot of works to do in textile areas at this moment. This is what I believe.
I am personally convinced that the sustainability practice gives you the economic viability. I am convinced with that. I have done my homework on this, and you know that I have been doing it for the last 3.5 years. But my request to our buyers, to our customers, is that they have been pushing us for the implementation of environmental sustainability. Now they have started generating tremendous pressure on the aspect of social part of it. They haven't started contributing on the economic sustainability implementation, where it is high time the European, American, and whatever the customers we have in Bangladesh, they same time should be focusing into this particular parameter. I'm not asking our client to give us more. I'm asking to give the right price. Why customers are here? They want to diversify their portfolio, and they are getting a competitive price out of Bangladesh. Same time, they are getting very good service.
Right.
We provide service, we provide them good price. That's the reason why they are here.
The brands, so far I have seen several brands, when they are starting this kind of sustainability initiatives, they first learn for themselves from the industry. Then they transfer the knowledge from the top to bottom. This is how the brands are working in the industry. For example, if you are going to tell, I need to transfer 100% renewable energy within 2 years, how? So we need to do the feasibility test. But who will do the feasibility test? Is it the brand? Is it the factory's HR manager, compliance manager, or sustainability manager? The problem is there. Even you are find the right person, you want to find the right person, there is no right person. All the things, environmental sustainability, social sustainability, HR, admin, has been covered by HR manager. This is one problem, because the suppliers, owners are thinking sustainability is something everything will put on the head of HR manager. So this is the first wrong concept. So why I am telling you that brands are arranging such kind of training sessions every time, but the peoples who will absorb this education, this is not the right persons. So here I think
there's a gap over there.
exactly, there is a big gap. In the last session we have discussed a lot about that.
Right.
There is a big gap. So the owner should recruit the right person. Okay. I'm not neglecting everyone. I'm not neglecting anyone actually, because maybe that HR person is good for his HR job, but he is in tremendous pressure. Hasib bhai, this is the industry practice.
I think education is the first part. That's the basic understanding, and if we can, I think few days back we had a discussion with one German lady. So they are discussing about incorporating sustainability and all these things into the educational curriculum and everything. So when the students will be learning all these things, so then just like Syful bhai said that okay, HR people are taking care of the sustainability. When we go for our assessment, first we discuss about the person who is responsible for which department, what qualification does he have, is he the right person, what sort of let's say certification does he have, what sort of training he has. So when the people who are studying, they will have proper knowledge, they will have proper training from the university, they will be taking the responsibility, and from there I think the change will start. And then once the people are ready, then everything will be easy.
Since the concept is new, we are going through some hurdles with the demand, with the current working environment that we are going through. I'm pretty certain in a short period of time, all the entrepreneurs will understand the importance of it. When the entrepreneurs will understand the importance of it, the demand will be created, the supply will automatically improve.